It's time for Outdoors in the Valley on WJER. Outdoors in the Valley is brought to you by TMK Valley Propane in Bakersville. When looking for a reliable local propane provider, trust TMK Valley Propane. Affordable, friendly, professional, all the way with TMK. Outdoors in the Valley is coming up next.
At TMK Valley Propane, we're more than just your propane supplier. We're your neighbors. From keeping homes warm to fueling local farms and businesses, we're proud to serve you with honest, dependable service. When winter hits, you can count on TMK Valley Propane to keep your family comfortable and warm, just like we always have. TMK Valley Propane, your hometown heat source.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Welcome to WJER's Outdoors in the Valley. I'm your host, Tom Reed. We begin by gazing far beyond the valley to the planet Mercury. Astrologists warn of Mercury retrograde beginning this Monday with a time frame spanning through November 29th. But what does it mean? 3 to 4 times a year, the planet Mercury appears to reverse its course. It's merely an optical illusion caused by a combination of the different distances and speeds of the planets in our solar system. It's referred to as apparent retrograde motion. Yet, some claim it seems to coincide with mild misfortune. From an astrology standpoint, the planet Mercury is believed to rule all forms of communication and travel. And during its time of so-called retrograde, these aspects of life are expected to go a bit haywire. It wouldn't hurt to proceed with caution, but rest assured no actual planets will change direction in the course of this Mercury retrograde, going on through November 29th. This Tuesday morning, the public will gather to honor our area veterans. The annual Veterans Day service will take place on the Courthouse Square in downtown New Philadelphia, with events beginning at 11 a.m. The service will include performances by student musicians and vocalists, and will close with the traditional rendering of volleys and taps. In the event of inclement weather, services will move to the VFW Banquet Hall in New Philadelphia. Following the service, the public is invited to the New Philadelphia Post 1445 Canteen for their traditional ham and bean soup luncheon. Celebrate our area veterans this Tuesday at 11 a.m. in downtown New Philadelphia. From the Community Events Corner at the WJER.com headquarters, Carrie Williams joins us with a look ahead at next weekend.
You're invited to the March-In. This year commemorates the 247th anniversary of the arrival of the Continental soldiers of the Macintosh expedition to the site of what would become Fort Lawrence. Named after Continental Congress President Henry Lawrence, the fort was to be a staging ground and supply depot for the expedition's ultimate goal, the capture of Fort Detroit. Reenactors in period dress will march into the site of Fort Lawrence, just as the Continental forces did in 1778. Visitors can greet the soldiers as they march in, enjoy various historical demonstrations, and learn about weaponry, tools, and practices of the era. For more information on this and other living history events, visit fortlawrencemuseum.org.
With the month of November underway, cooler temperatures have inspired many growers to put their garden to bed for the year. However, the most dedicated gardeners, those who live off the land, and families on a tight budget may continue to enjoy fresh, cool weather produce through the winter with the proper methods. The shorter days of winter offer less light, which affect the ability of a plant to grow and mature. But vegetable plants that are already producing can be maintained for months with a bit of skill and know-how. Having access to a greenhouse helps, but smaller, more economical alternatives can be created. One helpful structure that can be built at home is a cold frame. Essentially, it's a box made of windows. Just like its larger cousin, the greenhouse, a cold frame keeps the weather out while allowing light and heat to enter. It can be built from wood and glass or plexiglass. Repurpose old windows for all sides, or add other materials. Bales of straw could be used for the sides with a window resting on top. When temperatures aren't too severe, a row cover made of a heavy fabric by itself will help protect from frost. Just as humans layer for warmth, it works for plants too. A row cover inside a cold frame can keep the plants within quite comfortable. Hoop houses of varying sizes also use the greenhouse concept to keep plants sheltered from the winter elements. For individual plants, clear plastic milk cartons and soda pop bottles can be cut and turned upside down over the plant to offer additional protection. Implementing these methods can help preserve existing crops and significantly extend your harvest time. With any luck, you may be able to pick the last of your crop not long before it's time to plant again in the spring. For WJER, I'm Tom Reed. With a special thanks to all our veterans, we wish you all bountiful harvests as we march into a magnificent autumn. Outdoors in the Valley.
Thanks for listening to Outdoors in the Valley on WJER, brought to you weekly by TMK Valley Propane in Bakersville, online at tmkvalleypropane.com.